your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Made a difference in the finals.
Were you looking at plugging in Lonzo from the offensive standpoint or the defensive standpoint in the lineup?
I would say more than anything, just me being comfortable offensively dribbling with him. It's like Luka just came out on Friday, I believe, right? And so that's a short turnaround. You don't have that much time to play with him. And so I played maybe 2 competitive games with him, and I'm not that comfortable with him. Luka's probably the better player, but I'm not as comfortable. So just
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Looking at the starting 5 for USA. Bridges out there with Williamson. Then there's Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Young in at the 1. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
USA shooting their first foul shot of the night. And USA making a change here. Washington's checked in. That free throw good from Williamson.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Here's Young. Here's Washington. Makes it off the glass. Washington's got his second bucket tonight.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Doncic. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Doncic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And that one's good by Clark.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
The three for Doncic. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Team World. He said, now this event, it's really about the future of this league. It's a chance for young players to measure their development against their peers. And it sure sounds like he enjoys instructing these guys, giving them some of his knowledge. That's the teaching part of coaching. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Now, here's Doncic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Three-pointer. Another three for USA.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Team World trails by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Clark. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. The drive by Williamson. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Such a wide open look. Barrett's got 6 points.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Hachimura, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Now, here's Barrett. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And stolen by Williamson. A putback. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Team World trails by 8. Doncic looking it over. That one goes in.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Williamson. Some solid defense from Clark.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Team World good for 2.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by USA. And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Williamson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Williamson's got 17.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
USA leading by 8. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Team World making a change here. Okogie's checked in. And then for USA, Eric Pascal comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Sexton in for Young.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Pass to Doncic. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. He's got 11.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
So timeout called here, the first for USA.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Morant. USA leading by 7. Here's Sexton, off on the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Okogie. A second chance effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Josh Okogie was born in Nigeria but moved to the U.S. with his family at 3 years of age, and he attended high school and college in Georgia. However, he does play for the Nigerian national team.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. USA leading by 5. Shot from the inbound, and it's Sexton penetrating. And the layup is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Team World shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Wagner. Team World with another miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. 6-point game. And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Sexton for 3. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Great 3-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Spring music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And superb at just finding avenues to the bucket. When Sexton goes strong inside, he is hard to stop.
On offense, here's Team World. Here's Mikhailuk. Tipped away and stolen by Sexton. Here's Nunn, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Mikhailuk. Doncic finds Wagner. Good ball movement here by Team World.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Took him no time at all on that one. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Team World. Bridges for three. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Now the pass to Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one.
That was a strong dunk.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Pass to Doncic.
Well, I tell you what, Doncic plays with really good energy and awareness, but also he's got a quiet physicality to him, and he doesn't mind being bumped around when he's trying to score.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for USA.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
Devontae Graham's checked in for USA. And so he hits both. USA leading by 8. The 3. Another 3 for USA.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Wagner. Got it from 16 feet.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
Here's Okogie, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Graham from outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. With 2 seconds left. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. USA leads by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Team World trails by 10.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
You've got Luka Doncic. And it's Melly in at the 4. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for USA, they've got Colin Sexton. Washington out there with Eric Paschal. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Nunn in at the 2 spot. That free throw good from Washington.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Melly. It's hauled in by USA. Here's Nunn. Nailed from three-point land. Nunn's got the lead up to 14 now for USA. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Nunn. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Mikhailuk, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mikhailuk's got 6 points.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The USA calls time here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Hachimura, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. Williamson is checked in for USA. USA leading by 13. Baseline jumper. And it's Graham missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. For USA, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Team World.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
Pass to Hachimura. Bucket is good. Now Graham. Here's Nunn. Misses the 3. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. They trail by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hachimura. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Lets the 3 fly. USA working now with the new shot clock. Doncic against Graham. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wagner. 2 points. That one goes.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Nunn. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nunn's got 13.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
To the inside and stolen by Graham. Here's Williamson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Here's what Team World's going with right now. Clark comes in for Mo Wagner, and R.J. Barrett subbed in for Josh Okogie.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Pascal, and slam dunk by Pascal.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps comeback mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Nunn. Another 3 for USA.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And stolen by Sexton. All by himself. Here's Pascal. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Team World trails by 16. Doncic outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
The USA calls time here. And USA with some changes. Ja Morant comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Trae Young subbed in for Devontae Graham. And here's Young from the arc. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Hachimura the pass to Barrett. Clark kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
The three for Doncic. Team World with the fresh shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Here's Hachimura. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Another shot, and Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 14 points now in the basket from Hachimura. Hachimura's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Here's Young, and the shot is good. Young's got 11.
Well, this is what Young can expect. Defenses are going to be physical with him, try to throw him off his game.
And that one's good. Doncic.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Inside. Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Doncic.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Count it, good.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. It's Morant with the drive, but they get it back. Rebound by Team World. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Clark with a wide open look. Again, Team World good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness.
Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And Team World calls time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And USA with some changes. Washington's checked in for Eric Paschal. And it's Miles Bridges in for Sexton. And it's Team World with the ball. A 12-point game. Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mikhailuk. He's got 6. Doesn't go for him. Bridges against Barrett. Bridges shot. Good.
And two teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
They double him with Williamson. Barrett the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. Nelly. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Barrett. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by Team World. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Launches it. And it's Clark with the jam.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
Kicks to Barrett. And it's Williamson with the rebound. USA leading by 11. And Young, here we go, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Corner shot, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Young for 3, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And finished off by Morant.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Mikhailuk passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good ball movement here by Team World, and he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Young for 3, drills the three-pointer. And USA leads by 19.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jumps up and finished off by Morant.
A solid defender. Morant adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
Team World trails by 21. Here's Mikhailuk. 8 points for him. 15 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And there it is for him. Young's got 21 in the game.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And that one drops.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. USA ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. The Rising Stars Challenge already proving to be a favorite this weekend. Kenny and Shaq are here. I'm Ernie Johnson. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
Well, this Rising Star game is kind of a glimpse of what we're going to see in the future. Pull out your crystal ball and you got to see the stars of the future. This game has a little extra kick, a little extra energy over most others. I love it.
This guy can really increase the national visibility for some of those young guys. If you dominate in the Rising Star game, people take notice. We've already seen some intense basketball here tonight. I expect the energy in the second half will only increase, baby. Trust me.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
We've got Brandon Clark. R.J. Barrett is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for USA, Zion Williamson is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Bridges. And it's Young in at the point guard.
And he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Team World trails by 20. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And that one's good, Morant.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Team World shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. USA leading by 18. Lets it go from the wing, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's good. 2 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Young with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
We always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And here is Doncic. He has 30. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Doncic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
There's the pass to Hachimura. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Wasted no time on that one. Bridges has got 9. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Misses the wing J.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
From deep. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Williamson's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, Williamson stopped on a dime there. He's got the footwork and body control like a guard, but he's 280 pounds.
And Team World calls time here. Clark, that had to be hard for so many players being isolated from family and loved ones while on the Orlando campus to finish last season.
Yeah, I can't imagine what that part of it would have felt like, Kevin. I mean, the playing part, once you get to the gym, wherever that happens to be, an outdoor playground, inside, whatever, you lock into trying to be your best for your team and trying to knock out the other team. But as far as the other side of it, being separated from family, not having the real freedom to move about, that would take some getting used to. But as a guy who travels all the time, being comfortable inside the 4 walls of a hotel room or on the road is something that I think players have grown accustomed to and handle pretty well.
Team World making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Okogie subbed in for R.J. Barrett. And USA will go for a different look here. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Jackson. Colin Sexton comes in for Williamson. Devontae Graham's checked in for John Morant. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Trae Young. Graham. They get it back. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 11 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic outside. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely. And now, USA on the break. And finished off by Graham.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Graham inside the line. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Graham's got 4 this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic. Wagner with it, working on Paschal. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Doncic. Now Wagner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 6.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for USA.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wagner. Good. Wagner's got 8 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Goes up the baseline. Here's Sexton. Basket good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For 3, Okogie. No good that time, so USA will take it the other way. Pulls up on the wing. Kept alive. Pass to Wagner. Good ball movement here by Team World. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Team World. USA leading by 20. Graham inside the line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Graham's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Team World another 3.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Nunn. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for USA. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Team World making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. And USA also making a switch. Washington's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Team World trails by 21. Poked away. None against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28 points for the game.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hachimura the pass to Okogie. Back to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Team World good for 2.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Here's Washington. Off target from 3-point range. On offense, here's Team World, trailing by 19. Gilgeous-Alexander against Nunn.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Wagner. It's blocked.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
On defense, USA. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. That's a two from Sexton. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Sexton's got 21 in the game.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Wagner passes to Hachimura. Here's Okogie, trying his luck from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And now, USA on the break. Here's Washington. Here's Graham. That's good again. His seventh basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hachimura. 1:43 left in the third. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Hachimura's got 10 points in just the second half. Now here's Graham. He's tightly guarded. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Hachimura. And USA also making a switch. Williamson is checked in for Eric Paschal. Here's Graham. 15 points in the game. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 17 now.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Mikhailu. It's good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Nunn. He drains the quick shot. Nunn's got 24. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked loose and stolen by Graham. From 18 feet away, again USA.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Nunn. And the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Williamson. Team World making some changes. Brandon Clark comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Ja Morant, he's checked in for USA. Young comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Barrett. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Williamson in the post. He's covered by Clark. And it's Williamson missing. Here's Mikhailu. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And the layup falls. Clark's got 16.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And it's USA riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
We've got Luka Doncic. Clark is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's a Kogi in at the four-man position. Sexton's shot is good.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And that one is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Young. Again, USA.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills, and we're seeing it right now.
The 3 for Doncic. He can't get that one to fall.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Doncic outside. Here's Mikhailuk. And it's off from three-point range. Now USA with it. Here's Williamson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Williamson's got 34. And it's Team World with the ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Young against Doncic. The shot's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Mikhailuk. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for USA. Here's Morant. Again, USA.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Doncic passes to Mikhailuk. It's Barrett on the wing. And the 3-ball is good.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
The USA calls time here. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something. If we could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer.
Man, let that light like drinks. 5-star cuisine, need that new whip like that. G-style jeans and my chick bags and lean. Flex stop 15, flex stop 15. I need the money, I need it long term. Put down everything.
Jackson, he's checked in for USA. Bridges comes in for Colin Sexton. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Doncic against Young. Doncic with it. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Barrett trying to free himself up. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
From 15 feet away, Young, no good. On offense, here's Team World to the middle. Barrett the pass to Alexander Walker. And that one, good. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Barrett, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And what a basket by Barrett, looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
Now Young. Jackson trying to break free. Tries yet again, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points just in the second half.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Goes up on the wing. And finished off by Williamson.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
A good look from Doncic. Again, Team World good for two.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
The offensive rebound. Williamson dishes to Jackson. Over Clark. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Williamson. And USA leads by 21.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
The USA calls time here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for USA. Now, here is Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark, we know guys like LeBron and Michael Jordan will look for any perceived slight as a form of motivation. Was that something that you ever did as a player?
You know, Kevin, I really didn't go down that road. Now, had I played longer at the NBA level, I had a very short NBA career, maybe I would have approached it that way. If there was a slight or if there was a player that gave you trouble and you needed to get back at him in some way, sure, you'd be motivated by that, but I don't know if I was hunting for bulletin board material. I sought to be intrinsically or self-motivated from the inside as opposed to looking for outside influences to move me forward.
Young outside. Shoots over Doncic. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 14 points here in the second half.
You can't do anything about that. Even when Young is under pressure, he just finds a way to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. Doubled by Bridges. Here's Clark. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
It's sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. But he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
Team World trails by 20. Doncic passes to Hachimura. There's the dish to Barrett. Clark for three. Cans it from downtown. Clark's got 23.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shots good from Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura kicks to Barrett. And the three off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bridges against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. And USA making a change here. Washington's checked in. From deep three-point range. Hachimura against Williamson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Gilgeous-Alexander. But they recover it. Here's Clark. And three chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And Clark has got the ball here for Team World. And Barrett slams it in.
And this is Barrett at his best. Looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Young against Barrett. Puts it up from 17. And here is Washington. Over Clark. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Williamson with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Bridges against Barrett. Doncic outside. No good from outside. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Team World ball.
Team World trails by 19. Inside. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the scary thing is, Hachimura is going to keep getting better. Games like this prove how special he can be.
Here's Young. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. And it's Williamson missing. On offense, here's Team World. Now the feed to Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
1 for 2.
And that one misses. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Team World trails by 16. Here's Barrett. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And USA with some changes. Washington's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Morant comes in for Kendrick Nunn. And Trae Young subbed in for Devontae Graham. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Young. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 51.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
The USA calls time here. They're up by 12. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Team World ball.
With the chance to keep this run going.
And how about the efficiency that they're operating with at the moment?
Count that bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now USA with it. 10-point lead. Here's Graham. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
That one misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for USA. 11-point game. He let it fly, and he gets it.
Stuff. Boy, was that deep.
Here's Alexander Walker for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
That's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.